All right, good afternoon, Speed Gaming 4. We have another Z1R random percent tournament match here for you today between the, I believe these are both 2 and 2 runners, Leslie Pro 04 and Shton. Joining me on comms, I have Sharky2107 and we have Pedantic Potato doing our tracking in the background. How are you doing today, Sharky?
Well, I'm doing good. This should be a great match. Yeah, both of
Yeah.
them are 2-2 and everything. I could explain like their road so far. For Sean, he faced week 1 VR and Burgundy and beat him with a time of 1:16. Then week 2 faced Antlers and took the loss on that one. Then went
Well,
up
I mean,
against yeah. Then went up against Warpath and won with a 107.18. And
oh,
then
here we go.
had a
Looks like, sorry, we're getting started here, Leslie. Sorry, we're getting started here, Sharky. Looks like we're starting with bait. We are in the screen just above the open desert cave, which is going to be our any roads today,
yeah.
which is amazing. At least they're shuffled. We have a green entrance to vanilla level 3, which means we have second quest mixed overworld. And yeah, we are getting absolutely no hints today because that tiny little cursor box means that there is nothing that is going to ever show up there. So you won't need to worry about buying hints or the book to understand old men because they can't talk today.
Yeah. We still don't know until later if it's going to be a boomstick seed or.
Yeah, there's quite a lot we're not going to
Atlas.
be able to. Ooh, well, with the exception of the one thing, I think that is the Triforce for level 6, and 6 is one of the only Triforces that doesn't actually change positions in between first and second quest.
Yep, the only other Triforce would be Triforce 1. That doesn't even change.
Yeah, so we only know we've got. Oh, look, we got a sword pickup here on Shton's site. Now I have to say, I'm enjoying. Shton has been doing a lot of interesting work with some of these sprites, and right now he's playing with a Link's Awakening sprite set. Oh, and he's gonna find level 1. Isn't that cute? All right, Leslie Pro is gonna give a check to the Death Armos and find a candle shop. That's useful. 66 rupee arrows is also nice.
And when Sean picked up the sword, I didn't notice if there was a candle in there. I don't think there was.
Yeah, I actually missed him picking it up, so I didn't actually see what cave we were. And our tracker, Pedantic Potato, is going to tell us that there are no extra candles, so we do have to buy our own today.
And we know what a candle shop is, and they're a little cheaper, so.
Alright, oh, I'm getting vague second quest impressions of this level 1, because if this was vanilla first quest 1, there wouldn't have been a door to the right when you walked into the second room. Which means that we're actually looking, so in second quest level 1, there is not going to be an item staircase. It will be items on the floor only, because the staircase gets moved into level 4. Oh, this is mean. We sadly don't have 0 HP enemies, so those Patcherites are going to have all sorts of entertaining health, but we do have a permanent beam sword, so that's always good.
And that Patras is blocking that door's like, try to get around me.
Well, I mean, he's at least the ellipsis-y Patra, so you can kind of wait for him to float down a little bit, or just damage boost your way right through it like Shton did.
Yeah, Leslie's making their way to the wood sword cave.
That is, that's actually really good. Now, wood sword is one of those flags that is 50-50 to roll on, which it did today, so we definitely do not have extra candles. We've got, oh, goody. This is a potential drop room in level 1, which is why Shton is going to go ahead and take advantage of the beam swords to try to knock out this Patra. And yeah, I think this is the earliest indication of extra bosses possible, because we've had 2 Patras in level 1. Shton's doing a great job. I mean, this is a lot easier than trying to clear it in the 4 quad shooter room, as unfortunately Leslie Pro is going to go ahead and take a death. I can understand wanting to knock that out because the quad shooter room could have a floor drop. We haven't seen whether our drops are going to be vanilla or, you know, if they've actually shuffled.
Ooh!
That's
nice.
a ladder on the floor of level 1. Really good stuff. Really good job for Shton there.
And items are shuffled amongst dungeons.
I know, isn't that nice?
No vanilla items.
Yeah, I mean, we got vanilla levels, but at least we get a little bit of variety, and we do get to, like, kind of dig out different things. We're going to find the map here. We just need to get past the Manhandla. It's not going to drop us anything useful. All right, Leslie, meanwhile, is trying to get a bomb drop off of these gorillas, and sadly, one of them is going to snipe him from the side.
And the Manhandla kind of had its own plan.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's like, no, you're not going that way. Have a nice day. Leslie is going to take advantage of these any roads to go check some of the other open caves. I like this idea. You never know if you're going to stumble across, level 2 with a red ring sitting right on the floor waiting for you to pick it up. Well,
ooh, level 6.
I mean, I think we would have probably preferred level 2 over level 6, but sure. We do have the Triforce in here. And given the entrance and the fact that there's a door that goes straight up, this might actually be second quest for all of our dungeons today. But we're going to need to see a little bit more. The dark rooms do tell you that at some point you have vanilla dungeons, but they can roll into shapes.
Yes. We definitely know 1 to 6 is second quest. 7 and 9, we don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're in 6. I'm a little tired. It's been a day.
And we're 2 for 2 on pallets being its own.
Yeah, that's actually it's kind of funny that sometimes it correlates. Ooh, well, we can safety door the heck out of that thing.
5, 7, 8.
Now, it's worth noting on Shton's side, the room that he found the ladder in second quest, level 1, is typically the compass rooms. So drops have seemed to have at least shuffled maybe into just the other drop rooms.
And that's a nice Gliok fight by Leslie.
Yeah, he did a great job there. Oh, that compass is, compass is mean, but I think it's very, very vanilla 6.
Yeah, the Gliok has 12 HP, then 7, so...
Ugh, yuck.
Plus minus 2, I think?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't ever, like... So, I know it's a lot of people can keep track of that sort of stuff. I just go, alright, did it die? No? Okay, keep stabbing. Alright, Shton's doing a good job of dodging the bubbles here in level 1. Now, this is a room that will frequently have a drop on the floor, but I think right now he's just concerned with getting that shutter door open to get access to the room that he couldn't get to from the other side of the transport. Leslie is going to find a potential push block room with another Patra in it. Yeah, I do believe... Yeah, this is, in fact, I'm sorry, we do know that this is second quest 6. So he's at the room that's at the very top, like, where it starts to go over into that little neck. And this bunny is totally playing hard to get with Shton. He's like, I'm gonna hide in the wall. Ooh, we do not have Triforces in Triforce rooms. Now, here's the unfortunate part for Shton. If he wants to go back in and verify that Heart Shuffle is off, he's got to clear that room all over again.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, here we go. We got a staircase for Leslie.
Ooh, nice. Recorder.
Yeah, there are a lot of good things that this recorder could do for us.
You know what?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Leslie's going to check, see if Heart Drops is a thing.
Yeah, there's a couple of easy rooms to get to. I don't know that I would choose to full clear level 6, but, you know, if... Oh gosh, especially now that those guys have joined the party. Alright, we're gonna have a couple of keys here on the floor for Shton. That bomb pack is really nice for Leslie. It's going to let him clear some of the other levels once he gets out of this level 1.
Definitely.
Alright, we've got the compass in a double block room. So I don't think we're looking for an Aquamentus room if we're looking for the room that the heart would normally drop in. But since our compass, our Triforce was not in a Triforce room, it could really be anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get to we get to clear this again to get access to that chunk of rooms that is just above us. But I do like that Shton is trying to verify whether or not Heart Shuffle is on or off. This is one of the smaller dungeons in the entire set. I think the only thing that's really smaller is Second Quest level 3. But then you might run into the bait block. So it's always a good idea to pick the smallest one you can find and try to clear it, just so you can see, you know, what if you get a random... Oh! Well, we do in fact. That's great for Leslie.
Heart Shuffle is on.
Heart Shuffle's on. We got a wand in level 6.
You know what? That was a good call by Leslie, because wand's going to be an upgraded weapon.
Yeah, it's better combat. It's a lot better combat. I think the only thing it won't really do you much good on is the whiz robes that are in these dungeons. You still have to use the wood sword, but otherwise the wand, as long as you hit like the darkness or the bunnies with the head of the wand, then you're going to be doing twice as much damage as you were before.
And high level 9.
Yay! We found a thing. Did we get a chance to actually look at a thing before we left?
I wasn't paying attention where the drop was.
I was watching Shton fighting bunnies, and yep, I completely missed it.
I seen level 9, but I didn't see
which room we were in. Yeah. Oh, nice block. Shton put the bait down before block clipping up to try to, you know, just take advantage of the blocks there to not have to dodge the bubbles. That was great.
Oh, a small secret of 2? Oh,
oh, and we know that it is in fact Second Quest money, so we have to buy a candle. All right, Smile Fires is saying that the entrance to level 9 was at the very bottom of the 9 column, which kind of says first quest back half, or it could also be potentially shapes.
Oh, nice
man. Yeah, that's also a really nice way of finding out that Heart Shuffle is on, is to get a ladder and a red ring out of level 1. So this is kind of evening it up. Leslie has the damage, but Shton can just stand there and tank stuff.
You know what? I like that red tunic on the Link's Awakening sprite.
I know, Shton's doing such good work with all of these sprites. It's amazing.
I think that was a white... No, wait, was that Mags?
I don't know, because I haven't actually seen enough of the sprite set yet. Shton's normally been playing with a mage. Chad is telling us that it was in fact Mags, so that's awesome. Leslie is going to find level 4, which we know looks like the letter D. It's going to have a potential of 3 items in here, and orange bubbles. Blah. Go away,
Get
bubbles.
away from those.
Yeah,
get away from those.
We don't want you. Go away. We're gonna get a nice free key here on the floor. Hopefully we can either walk through the wall or bomb out. All right, we have found the candle store, which Shton is going to make a note of. It looks like he's going to go ahead and save his current progress. He's only got 10 rupees.
Yeah, candles are 63. I thought I read it as 53 earlier on Leslie's side.
Well, I mean, if we get really lucky, maybe the red candle will be sitting somewhere that we can actually get to it. Like, that would be really nice. Shton is going to go ahead, screen scroll over to the grave to probably check the Armos item. As I mean, an Armos candle would help both of our runners, and if I was Leslie, you're going to up an A out of this room anyway. Go ahead and pay the mugger. Go into zombie link mode. It's not going to actually take away your heart. And, you know, that way, just in case the mugger is blocking something, you've already paid him. Because the game will never take you back down below the starting amount of hearts that you've had, even if you're trying to pay a mugger.
Which is a good thing.
I know. Could you imagine, like, what if you were playing one of the Scytown and Homer J Smash Cs that they race occasionally, where they do like a 1 to 5 random starting hearts? Is we're gonna find level 8 here on Shtun's side. I think we definitely have first quest back half.
Yeah, yeah, because it's a gray palette,
Yeah,
and that's
yep.
what shapes our first quest. Some,
Exactly. And there's a door that goes straight up, so you have to be breathing. Oh. Oh.
yeah, that's definitely first quest.
We might need a bow? Was that a Goma in the second room as well, blocking the shutter door?
Wow, Goma's out full force.
I mean, on the plus side, we know that the wand, not the wand, we know that the bow is not going to be in level 9. All right, Leslie's doing a good job in this terrible quad shooter room, bombing these Dodongos. It's going to get him
And
a
all the
bomb
bombs.
refill. Yeah, I mean, those aren't terrible. We like bombs.
So we can confirm we do have Triforces 6 and 7 now, so
So unfortunately, we really, I mean, either way, we need the bow to finish the game. So we have to find a bow somewhere. We're gonna find a blue ring shop up in the grave. And that's a heart on the floor that sadly Leslie can't get to just yet, but at least you know what the floor drop is here in this level 4.
yeah, probably had to look at like, you little.
Yeah, be like, really? Come on, game. That's not nice. Alright, Shton is going to do a world wrap here to go see what our coast item is, and it's a heart. He now has 5 hearts, so when we find the white sword item, he has a really good shot at being able to pick it up.
And money making game with no money, and we don't need to do that.
So it's worth noting that the Armos item was a heart, the coast item's a heart. If you didn't know that Heart Shuffle was on at this point, you would by now, because that's 2 hearts that normally there'd only be 1 on the overworld. Alright, we're gonna find another arrow and candle shop, but unfortunately we don't have any money.
We really haven't found any secrets.
No, we've found like the small was 10. At least I think the small was. No, you said the small was what, 2?
2.
Yeah,
That
so
rolled
that's not good.
garbage.
But thankfully for Leslie right now, he's got enough money to be able to buy that candle. He just has to get back to the candle store. Now, I didn't see whether or not Leslie had actually recorded to this level 4.
I think Leslie did walk to it.
Okay, I wasn't really sure because I was watching Shton find a red ring, and that's my favorite item in the game, so it's completely distracting.
That mana handler is weak.
Okay, that's good to know. We're gonna get a compass here in 4. That's pretty useful because 4 is a very large level, and we're being told by chat that apparently the medium secret is 39, as Shton also finds level 4.
Ooh, staircase. Let's see.
Whoa,
Oh yes! Silver
yay!
arrows.
All right, this is good.
Let's save the runners some money in here.
Yeah, this is helpful. Now we just have to buy a candle and potentially bait, unless you know we don't need the bait block in level 3.
Ooh, Gliok.
Yeah, that's no good. But yeah, to answer your question in chat, Shton is using a Link's Awakening sprite that he made himself. Shton's been doing a lot of fun work with some of the programs and making his own sprites.
I think he's always done a Mario sprite.
Well, Shaddy plays with he plays with the Super Mario Brothers set. Shton was playing with it was a wizard from a game that I can't ever remember the title of, but it was really cool looking. And then we have Spudzosaurus, one of our French runners, has actually made a Pokemon themed set, and he plays as the Pokemon trainer, and it's adorable.
Oh, I need to see that.
Oh, it is so good. It's recorder to unbeaten new locations.
You know what? That's some good information too.
That's really helpful. Now, Leslie's gonna bomb. Okay, so we didn't see Shton bomb this direction. Sadly, it's only going to get us a heart. So if you're Leslie, you're happy to see that. Shton is really happy to see his silver arrows here in level 4. So this will help us get the information. Now we know that we are Goma blocked this direction. I didn't catch what it was in the room straight up that turned Shton right around.
Well, we'll find out here.
Okay, so I think it may have actually been, I don't remember if we saw Shton bomb, but let's see if this opens. It does. All right, it may have been the fact that Shton did not have bombs at the time he found level 8.
Yeah, we definitely got extra bosses.
Oh yeah, I mean, we got a red ring. Wow, that's such a free Triforce. That is so free. Wow, I think I might have finished killing the Manhandla and saved the room before picking up the Triforce, but I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah, my handlers are weak, so...
Yeah, but then every time you go through this room, you have to walk past the Manhandla.
Hi, Goma, how you doing over here? Bye, Goma.
Yeah, bye. Because now we're going to have to kill it again to get through the shutter door, because, well, this way's ladder blocked.
Oh, time to kill my handler again.
I mean, that was not terrible. That was, oh. So, it's important to note that Gleeox in push block rooms, as we get the Triforce at a level 4 for Shton, Gleeox in push block rooms will never be your staircase. So, if they are in just a staircase room, there's no shutter door behind them, they're not going to actually be your staircase. Because the fireball from the Gleeok dying will actually interfere with the push block working correctly, and, you know, Fred wants to make sure we can beat the game. Shton is going to find level 2. This has to be really close to level 8. Or 4, I'm sorry.
Raft.
That was really easy to find. We've got a heart as the second item in level 8. Alright, this is not terrible. So, Leslie still has the offensive upgrade. Shton still has the defensive upgrade, but Shton's got a tiny bit of information that Leslie doesn't have at the moment. He'll find it out real quick, because Leslie has the recorder, which is recorder to unbeaten new locations. You know the only thing it won't help you find? Level 9.
Yep, and Leslie knows where level 9 is.
He does. He's already found it. Oh, we've got a... Oh, well...
Hi, Argumentus.
I mean, that's a book in level 2 on the floor. I guess that's okay. We were hoping probably for, you know, anything other than a book.
And I guess it was picked up, so, well, we know it's not an atlas.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shton walked... He was killing the bats in the room and trying to dodge the Beamos, and he ended up walking directly over it. So I don't know if it was an intentional pickup or, you know, coincidence. Shton is going to continue searching here on the overworld because he doesn't have the recorder. He's going to find some more money. He's getting closer to being able to buy the candle.
Leslie definitely would go to a candle shop after this.
Yeah, it would make perfect sense. You don't want to end up losing your money or buying like a bomb upgrade before you know if you... Well, you know, ironically... So Leslie's already seen level 6. We haven't found level 7. There is a very small chance as we found the white sword. This is a good level 8. We found the white sword here on Leslie's side. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. Leslie can actually whistle around all the rest of the dungeons with the exception of 7 and see if he actually needs to buy the candle. That actually whistled him right back too. That's level 4. Alright, so this is good for Shton. With the red ring, he's going to be able to kind of hang out in a couple of these rooms that were pretty brutal to Leslie. Leslie is going to go back to level 1, which should get him his ladder and his red ring.
Yep, definitely with a increased combat, Leslie should take care of this Patra.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with the wand and that white sword, if you actually hit both the A and the B button at the same time, you get both the damage of the wand and the white sword at the exact same time. And yeah, to answer your question in chat, so there are a couple of different flags that are in play with the book in this flag set. Unfortunately, the only one that's going to be relevant is it's going to make you shoot fire out of your wand today. It's not a boomstick, it's not talking to old men, it's not an atlas, plus we got all vanilla maps, so at this point it's more of a detriment than it is a help.
Yeah. I'm assuming if see, I don't know if Leslie will pick up the book. He
I'm still...
might,
Yeah.
thinking, oh, I want this to be an atlas, and then finds out, crap.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, a lot of us are using, a lot of us these days are either using Z Helper or Z Tracker, and I think that Z Tracker was updated to the point where you could add in maps. So you'd already have access to the maps in your tracking program, or if you run the vanilla game, you already know what the vanilla levels look like. And both of our runners, they have been, they're veterans. We usually only, oh, there's the Triforce in one for Leslie. I would save the room. Okay. I mean, I don't blame him at all. I don't.
No,
you know, it's done, but you're going to have to now go back through and clear the bubble room. He can see that that's the transport staircase in one, but what he doesn't know is that the item, one of the items, is on the other side of the shutter door. One of them is on the other side of the transport staircase.
Yeah. So Leslie might take this staircase.
Yeah, I have a feeling
like.
Yeah. Oh, Pancake, stop. Though I want to say, I'm trying to remember if we actually needed the ladder to get to where the red ring was. Alright, Shton is going to find the Patra that is guarding. This is either going to be the recorder or... I think this is the recorder, because the wand is on the floor in 6. So this will also get Shton, recorder to new unbeaten dungeons. Good job from Leslie taking out the Patra. He's going to go ahead and get his ladder. So that's helpful.
Yep. And Leslie should get to that door somehow.
I mean, it's a little difficult. It's okay. He was probably marking his tracker. A lot of times if you see runners kind of just walking into a door frame, it means we're either responding to chat or we're walking and trying to track at the exact same time.
Yeah, I know when Leslie plays, Leslie definitely has the chat closed, so...
Yeah, I haven't closed for tournament races, but, you know, when it's not tournament, I really don't care. Oh, Shton! Shton's gonna find, so this is good. Shton's gonna finish bombing this area. He managed to get the wand before leaving level 6. Not the wand, I'm sorry, the recorder before leaving level 6, which is the important part of the equation. We just need him to go ahead and blow the recorder to realize that it is unbeaten dungeons, locations, new. So... This is kind of a little bit of an oversight at the moment. He does have the raft, so he's going to do a raft check.
Might as well, you're close by the raft location.
Yep, turns out this one's just going to be a potion shop. And really, that white sword, if he digs 8 looking for the bow, because there are, again, potential of 3 items in level 8, he's going to end up with that white sword. So that wouldn't be terrible. Looks like we're going to get a screen scroll over into the next screen. Now this is one I can't ladder clip, so this one is incredibly difficult for me as Leslie is going to go back into level 1. Now that is a screen scroll you cannot do without the ladder and knowing how to ladder clip.
Oh, key.
Yeah, keys are good. Keys, especially like 28 minutes into a race, keys pretty much at any time are really good. Shton is going to go ahead and buy his candle.
28 minutes for a candle.
I know, but we've been busy. I mean, we found a bunch of levels. We found a bunch of items. We got a bunch of information. Now, unfortunately for Leslie, he's got to clear this room to get through that shutter door. Looks like Shton is going to finish burning some of these things down here. Whistle the recorder spot. I really, really wish he would blow the recorder.
Okay, now we want to get this dark
Alright.
nut, the dark nut.
Go, Leslie, go. You just gotta dodge him, and with the wand, Leslie doesn't have to worry as much about these bubbles because the dark nut is vulnerable to the tip of the wand. But we're gonna find another Patra.
I know Leslie like, okay, Patra, you're in my way.
He's like, get out of the way, dude. Well, see, here's the thing, though. With knowing that Heart Shuffle is on, we have to, and that our Triforces weren't in their vanilla rooms, we kind of have to clear a bit more than we normally would. Alright, so he's got to use the key, which will end up getting him the red ring, so I think this is a very fair trade. Like, this is a beyond fair trade. Key for red ring. Well, yeah, we all make that deal.
And this Mahana is going to go down like in a second.
Yeah, he's not super tanky. Leslie just has to get that last pedal. There you go. Good job, Leslie. We're going to get a bomb pack and a red ring for our key.
I think that was a forced bomb drop too, because I think
Nice.
Leslie was on that 10 count.
Very nice. That's always helpful. Here we go. We're going to blow the recorder again.
Let's go to another unbeaten location.
Yay! It's going to take him back to 8 again. Or 4. It's going to take him back to 4 again.
I don't think we want that.
4 is a little bulky, and they were blocked by something, but I'm not entirely sure what. This should be 5?
Five, yep.
Alright, so we have the Z on Leslie Pro's side. There will be 2 sets of transport staircases in this second quest, level 5. There will be 1 item staircase, and then we're going to have a floor drop. As Shton is finding all sorts of take any's, he is up to 6 hearts with the red ring. He's gonna wisely pick up a potion. You're playing a game with second quest bubbles. You always want to be able to get your sword back.
Definitely, when you know you don't have much money.
Ugh.
Ooh,
Ugh.
97 large.
Yeah, well, the 97 large is great. This blue Wizbro 16 block room is pain and torture, but Leslie's doing a really good job of taking them out with that white sword. And to answer a question in chat, no, we haven't seen the white sword item yet. We have absolutely no idea. I'm really just hoping that Shton blows the whistle on a non-recorder screen at some point and realizes that it is whistled to unbeaten dungeon locations new. Granted, it's rare. It hardly doesn't always seem to roll back on, but oh, Shton. Hey, it's a power bracelet on the floor of 5.
And that could unlock quite a bit.
Shton is going to pick up his potions letter. I do appreciate that he did that. Again, you don't know what's ahead of you. You might have to use your potion before you make it into 9, and you don't want to go into a situation where there are red bubbles without a potion. Now, unfortunately for Leslie, he's going to get shuttered in with this Gleeok, but he's doing a great job of taking him out. I mean, red ring just means you can stand there. And we're going to get a key, so this is good.
And we do have level 7. We do have a Triforce out of it, like we said before.
Yeah, unfortunately, if the bow
Hi,
rolls in there, that could be a slight problem. Or if the bow is blocking, yeah. If the bow is in 7, this is really good for Shton. Because I don't believe Leslie has this location yet. And the recorder will not take you there. Alright, there we go. Shton's gonna get eaten by a pancake. Now, he does only have the wood sword, so he's gonna have to step things a bit more. We're gonna find a Gleeok in the sandy floor room. Leslie just picked up something.
The compass.
Oh, okay.
So we know where the Triforce is now in 5. Hi Goma. We've seen a lot of you.
Have we seen... We've seen the floor drop in 5. We haven't seen the staircase, so I'm no longer worried about the Goma at the moment. Alright, we can't go down from there. As we've got the Triforce again out of level 7, I have to think that that was a Y Force in 7 from Shton. Yeah, he's gonna realize that, you know, he already has the Triforce for that level, but not having found the bow and a couple of other levels, he is, oh, he picked it up for the health refill. Okay. Interesting.
Or, as veteran runners, you probably, if you know the boat's quest very well, you ooh, hi Triforce, we knew that you
Hey.
were here.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I mean, Leslie was down to 1 heart, so that's actually really good. And yes, extra bosses is most definitely on. There have been a lot of them. That was a bait block in 7, but I think there's probably I don't think there's actually a room above that guy, so he shouldn't be necessary. And yeah, we did pick up a bomb upgrade of +4 for 100 rupees. I think that's relatively fair.
Vanilla.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't really get mad at vanilla. As Leslie's gonna find the second transport here in level 5. Alright, looks like Shton is gonna decide to leave 7 behind. Shton, please blow the recorder and let the whistle take you. Well,
Oh, we found level 3.
This is good for Shton because every time he doesn't blow the recorder and realize that this is whistle to unbeaten new locations, it's kind of costing him a little bit of time.
Oh, we got the bow
in level 5.
Leslie's like, yeah, I'll take this and goodbye. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, this is, Leslie has now found the bow. He's found silvers. He's in go mode. He knows where 9 is. We are just gonna get the Triforces out as fast as we possibly can. Oh, that's kind of funny. That's like the 5th level in that area. Unless this is 2 and I missed that that's where Shton had found it. Now we're gonna unfortunately use, yeah, that is level 2. Okay, we're gonna use our last bomb there. That is a remove most open staircases Triforce. This is the transport staircase in level 3 and the Triforce push block. Yeah. It's always funny when the game does this, but at least it's not sitting on top of the block. Leslie's gonna go ahead
And
about
not
grabbing
take
the
it.
raft, run away. We know we don't need this anymore.
Yep, but Leslie has all the information. We know we don't have to go into 7 and dig around.
Very true. We're gonna get a key inside of this mummy for Shton. I would imagine he's gonna get the key, go check that door, and then maybe go back through the staircase. Like, this is another case where not having that wand or white sword is kind of slowing Shton down a bit. These mummies, it takes a little bit of stabbing when you just have the wood sword. Yeah, he did. Shton, thank you. Good eyes in chat. Shton picked up the magical key. I'm wondering if it was... It can't have been in the mummy room, but it has to have been here in 3 because he did not have it walking into the level. So the magical key is somewhere on a floor in level 3 because level 3 goes back to being floor drops. I thought the compass was inside. I thought the compass was inside one of the mummies in the reverse C room. But it might have been inside the reverse C room on the other side of the staircase. This is actually good for Shton because keys can be a problem. Now
I wonder why Leslie left that dungeon.
Yeah, everybody's telling me it was in the Gibdo, so maybe it's okay. I mean, we know it's in level 3 somewhere. But Leslie's actually out of bombs, so he is looking for explosives in order to progress in level 2.
Oh yeah, duh.
Alright, Shton has the any key. Now, it's important to note that dark room that Shton had been in, there's really no reason to clear that room. The dark room is never going to have an actual quest item. It can only drop bombs, it can drop a compass, a map, a key, or some rupees, but it's never going to have one of the important items in the game. Leslie's gonna go ahead and pick up his candle, and yes, to answer a question in chat, this is second quest money. So Leslie actually has quite a lot of money right now just from killing all the things in the dungeons. He's gone ahead, picked up his blue candle. So I'm wondering why he's not recording. Maybe he's looking for the white sword item? And yeah, candle wasn't actually required. I don't know, he's up to 4. I don't know that we've actually seen a bomb shop, have we?
I think it's the rare shop then, because I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, we've seen the arrow key store a bit. We haven't seen the bait block. Well, no, we saw the bait block. I'm sorry, we haven't seen the bait shop, I don't believe. And thank you guys. It looks like we also had a blue boomerang on the floor in level 3. Oops. Well, we're gonna, unfortunately, I do this all the time. You walk up on the screen and you kind of face the wrong direction with your candle. Now, Leslie's gonna go back into this level 2 with some bombs. And apparently bombs are 35 rupees today. Ugh. Alright, Shton, please blow the recorder. Leslie's gonna do a great job taking out this patcher here in level 2. Okay, there you go, Shton. Let it take you, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised. There we go. So now this should take him to 5 because that's level 2. Alright, Shton. This is great information. Sadly, that bomb is a little bit off, but Shton's got a couple of extras. Now already
down that room. Wow.
Yeah, Leslie's doing great. So with the silvers, the white sword, he's got the wand, he has got all the offense, he's got the red ring now, so defensively he's in a great spot.
Leslie doesn't want to use the last bomb.
Well, considering how far away they were and how expensive they are, I can't say that I blame him. Maybe we'll get lucky and somebody shuffled into the bomb dropping group. There's the Triforce in level 2. Now the fun part is actually trying to get into that room, and Leslie did also pick up the book in level 2. It was kind of in a room where you really didn't have a lot of choice but to grab it, unfortunately. Because a lot of runners, knowing that it isn't going to do anything, as we get the bow out of level 5 for Shton, a lot of runners wouldn't really have picked that up.
Yeah, and Leslie knows what a Triforce in 2 is.
Yep, he's just gotta get up there. There you go. Triforce in 2 and we're done. Alright, so Leslie still needs to get the Triforce out of 3 and 4. Shton needs to get the Triforce out of 2, 5, and 8. Though 8 it's pretty immediate. As soon as you bomb through the Goma wall and kill the Manhandla, you're done.
You gotta love it when you try to chase a blue bubble and then you get hit by it, then the red one's like, "Oh, how you doing? I'm gonna hit you right back."
Yeah,
so you gotta go chasing a blue bubble.
Alright, so Leslie's gonna be able to take out this Gleeok, no problem. Now, here's the thing. Leslie is essentially in Triforce and Go mode. If the any key was before the Triforce, I would say probably. Bait. Okay, well, we started the game with it, so that was free. But yeah, I think he's just gonna grab the Triforce and go.
And go back to 4.
Yeah, he's gonna go back to 4. He's gonna try to get into 9 as fast as he possibly can. And I think Shton, now having the bow and the silvers, he's done digging items out of dungeons. He just wants the Triforces, because it's 43 minutes in. You now know that it's recorder to unbeaten new locations. You want to get into 9 as fast as you possibly can.
You know, I do actually agree with Leslie's play of saving 4 for last, because I think 4 is one of the closest Triforce, dungeons to level 9. It's the
Yep.
location.
Yes, level 9 is 1 screen up and 2 screens to the right. And yeah, Chet is bringing up a point that Sean's got his Triforce out of 5. He's done now. Missing out on the magical key. We'll see how that's going to affect Leslie. There's, we don't know how many key doors are going to stand between us and Ganon and Zelda. Alright, blow the recorder. There we go, Shton. This is going to take him... Shton, I think, needs to do 2, which you just walk straight up, and you feed the guy the bait, and you're good to go. So that's easy. So I would almost leave 2. He's trying to get a bomb drop. But yeah, I would almost leave 2 for last for the same exact reason that Leslie would have left 4 for last, is because it is really close to the location of level 9, and you're not going to be able to whistle anywhere once you get your last Triforces.
Nope.
Alright, looks like Shton is
Retreating.
leaving. I like this. I think he still has bait in his inventory because I didn't see him feed it to the Korea in level 7. He is looking for bombs, but I would almost really hope that he whistles into level 8. He'll need the bombs for level 8 because you have to... He did use it. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we got the Triforce out of 4 for Leslie Pro. The problem here for Shton in this level 8 is he needs a bomb. He's got a bomb to get past the manhandle... The Gleeok. Not Gleeok. Why did they make all the enemies start with the same name? The Goma in the first room. Alright, Sharky, we're heading into level 9. What are we looking for here in this level 9?
Well, we need to listen for that War of Ganon.
Yes!
We need to find where a single shutter door that does not open when enemies are killed. And, well, we pretty much know they're probably in our own room, because we haven't seen their rooms.
I mean, there's a chance, but since we didn't have Triforces in Triforce rooms, there's a pretty good chance that they're not in their own rooms today. And yeah, that key door, there's a free key on the floor, so that's actually really good if you're Leslie. Because it's gonna give you a key to use. Now, he's doing a good job of dodging these, he's doing a good job of dodging the Wizrobes and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Shton is gonna take out the Goma that was in the second room, but here's the problem for Shton. He's gonna go ahead, shoot this guy. He really needs a bomb here. We need this guy to be a bomb pack in order for Shton to get through this wall to get his Triforce out of level 8.
And I believe it's in the next room, isn't it?
It is. It's only 1 room in. You can't walk through because it's first quest level 8. He does still have the bait, so that's really good for level 2. We just need these guys on the overworld to drop him a bomb. Don't open A! Oh no! I mean, we can whistle back, so that's alright. But yeah, we need a bomb. If you're Shton right now, you need the game to give you a bomb.
Definitely.
If you're Leslie, you need a bunch of keys. Or for there just to not be key doors in level 9.
And maybe Leslie's like, maybe I could find an item in here.
Yeah, I mean, there are still items outstanding, but unfortunately for Leslie, the any key is in 3. Or, yeah, it's 3. So Shton's gonna go ahead, go into level 2. Maybe he's just trying to refresh the blue, he's trying to refresh the blue guys on the overworld. Specifically these ones, so that they maybe decide to drop him a bomb. So it's a really nice mechanic when you are playing in the randomizer. When you enter a dungeon, if you have cleared a screen, it's going to go ahead and repopulate that screen.
Yeah, that helps out. Because I had to do that the other day in my race. Go in, go out, go back in the dungeon, kill a couple enemies, go back out.
Yeah, it's really, really handy. It's a great mechanic, and especially if you get really lucky and there's bomb droppers either on the same screen or pretty close, then it can definitely come in clutch. All right, so Leslie's taking a couple. He's taking at least one transport staircase here in this level 9.
That's not block pushing. Ooh, another staircase.
Oh, that's the gross
That's
room
gonna
to...
hurt.
Yeah, those whiz-rope beams to the face when you cannot possibly avoid them are just really rude. To answer your question in chat, I think we saw like a 60 or 70 rupee key. They're in a couple of different shops, so it'll depend upon which one. If Leslie leaves to get keys, it'll depend upon which direction he goes. So sorry for Shton, he still has not gotten his bombs. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and feed the Gria. I mean, he's got the any key. There's not really any reason not to. He doesn't know that the Triforce. Oh, bombs! We're gonna need those for 8. This is good.
Well, then we're just there on the floor.
Yeah, and
the
he's actually
Triforce.
walking right in the direction that he needs to go to. In order to... More bombs. Good job, game. He's going right in the path he needs to get
That
the
it's
Triforce, which is
right
right
here.
here. Sorry,
Some
I thought
thought
for
it
a
was
minute...
here earlier.
Yeah, I thought he was going back into 3 for a second there. I mean, I just haven't had enough caffeine today. Alright, Leslie is continuing to work his way through this level 9. Shton is going to whistle back to level 8 and be pleasantly surprised to find the Triforce is directly on the other side of the Gomer room. Alright, he's gonna bomb here. It's a free heart, you take that. I mean, it could keep you alive in the Ganon fight if you don't have a potion. Now, Leslie's gonna unfortunately find a little bit of a blocked path. It looks like he's gonna choose to spend a key to go down. Alright, you just gotta kill this guy, Shton. Then you get a present. There you go. We're on our way to level 9.
And unfortunately,
Oh.
Leslie took a death. Oof.
I mean, he was up beef strats for a while there. He kind of can get back there, I think, relatively easy. It was, I think, just one transport staircase. Now, what's really going to kind of alter things is if there's a quick path to Ganon or Zelda straight through that key door that Leslie's not going through.
Yeah, but level 9 can be the great equalizer.
Alright, Shton is gonna enter level 9. Here we go. Let's see what we got. And again, Shton can just walk right through that key door. And we're gonna find a bunch of gels on the floor. Alright, Leslie is, I think, getting closer to that the area where he died. I think he's got to take this transport staircase, maybe? Now, it is worth noting, Shton does have a potion. Alright, we do not have Zelda. I was like, maybe we got Zelda? That'd be cool. That's not Zelda. Alright, Shton wisely going ahead and opening up some of these key doors along his way. This way it will show up on his map. Leslie found a really good staircase that took him down into a section of 9 that we have never seen before. He's gotta be hoping... Yeah, he's gotta be hoping for bombs. Well, the game's
that door opened.
Alright, so, dark compasses have a habit of spawning in rooms, or compasses in level 9 have a habit of spawning in dark for rooms. It doesn't always happen, but it's generally, if it's a nice enemy set, go ahead and clear it and see if you can't find yourself a pointer to go to Zelda.
Leslie turns around.
I'm curious as to why Shton immediately tried bombing into that room.
Leslie's going to use this key door here.
Oh, he's now down. Oh, game. Game, why you do this? Now, Leslie is also down to a single bomb, which is unfortunate. And we've got a Ganon roar on Leslie's side. There you go.
And Ganon's in his room.
Ooh, I know, this is cool. Maybe we get to see Zelda's room, after all. Now, Leslie just needs Ganon to stop dancing. Ganon's like, no. There we go. Zero HP, Ganon. Nice.
So one puzzle survived. Now
Yep.
we just gotta find that single shutter door that will open when you're into the room.
Yeah, now Shton is making really quick work. He found a compass somewhere. Oh, Shton found a compass here in level 9. He's oddly enough up in the direction of where Leslie took the staircase from, I think, to get to Ganon.
Oh. We knew what Zelda is because
oh dear.
Leslie,
Yeah.
go up, Leslie.
He doesn't have a key. He doesn't have a key,
Oh,
and now
no.
he doesn't have any bombs.
Oh no, this could turn around.
Yeah. Oh no. All right. So we need keys and bombs. If you are Leslie Pro, we need all sorts of things. Shton is gonna. This is oddly enough the blue. No, this is a different blue Landmo room. All right.
There's the bombs.
All right, so this is good for Shton because he's kind of now heading in the direction of Ganon. And he's got the any key, so, you know, he's got the any key, he's got the compass. Shton, or Leslie Pro goes ahead and gets the bombs, but we know he most likely is going to need a key.
And I didn't see what room the compass was in.
Yeah, I didn't see the compass either, because Shton's been all over the place because he's got the any key. He's just walking straight through everything. Alright, meanwhile, Shton is kind of clearing down towards where we know that Ganon is. And there were 2 other ways into the room that led to Ganon, so as long as Shton doesn't get blocked by anything here, he's gonna find him. Nice clock for Shton. Keep going south, Shton. Yeah, he wisely chooses, I'm not clearing this. He's just gonna take the key door that he can just wander right through. Again, same thing. We're just gonna take the key door. Alright, so Leslie is doing everything he can to try and find a way into that new section of level 9, not knowing that when he gets there, he probably, from what we can tell, is going to need a key.
Bomb wall.
We got 1 bomb wall. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, we did. That's a really good bomb force from Leslie there. Yeah, if he can bomb left, there's a chance. Oh no. Okay, we can bomb up, maybe? Can we go? Well...
And Zelda's to the left, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's not gonna be any way he can bomb to the left from here. He's working up a bomb count. Well, that fire just kind of ruined it, but he's working up a bomb count. Shton, meanwhile, is about to find Ganon. Or he's pretty close. Yep, there's Ganon. Alright, Shton has a blue potion. He's ready to use it if he has to, but it's 0 HP Ganon, so we just need Ganon to stop dancing. Ooh, bomb drop! Shoot it with an arrow! There you go. Alright, Shton has taken down Ganon. He has the compass. Leslie is working his way back up towards the north. Alright, here we go. Now, she's in her vanilla room. There's not going to be any other way to get in there except for the door, the key door and the shutter that'll open up in that room. Oh, poor Leslie. But if she's not, here we go, guys. Let's get some GGs in chat for, there is kind of a way in there, maybe, for Shton finishing with a race time GG time of 58:39.
Yeah, GG's. Yeah, on notes to Leslie, he was just one room away without a key.
He was one key away. Though, again, that Gliok room, there is the potential that Leslie could have maybe found a path around, like around Zelda's room, because there was a door, there were 3 doors going into the Gliok, or 3 ways into the Gliok room.
Yeah, Leslie definitely first in 9 by a few minutes, and did not have that any key.
Here we go. Let's see. Without the compass, I think that just goes to the old man. Maybe if there's a way to bomb to the left here, or if we take this staircase and it pops us out to the left of the Gliok. Welcome and GG's to Shton.
GG's, thank you.
Oh, we got a staircase art. So, Shton, can I just ask the recorder? Lovely and wonderful. You know I had to ask. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Lovely and wonderful recorder.
I'm glad that I checked it when I did. Yeah, I'd still be searching the overworld, so I got lucky.
Very
and
true.
I finally remembered.
We did get to see. Apparently, the music today was Yoshi's Cookie. As Leslie Pro is going to try a new staircase. Maybe this will take us. So, unfortunately for Leslie, he did not pick up the any key, and the easiest path. Oh, he found the staircase.
Oh.
There's 2 key doors. All right, guys, let's get some GGs in chat for Leslie Pro, finishing with a race time GG time of 1 hour and 27 seconds. Oh man, that's rough. But what it really came down to in the end was you picked up the any key somewhere in level 3.
Yep. If Leslie had a key, Leslie would have won.
Oh wow.
Leslie was that room south of that Gliok was in that room, but did not have that key.
So I'm assuming Leslie started blowing the whistle a lot earlier than I did.
Yes. Yeah, he had the recorder out of welcome and GG's to Leslie. He did in fact have that recorder a lot earlier. He found 6 pretty early on. He got the recorder and the wand out of level 6. So, you know, he was able to have increased offense, though at the same time, you had already gotten the ladder and the red ring out of level 1, so it was like you had all the defense, he had all the offense and the recorder. So it was kind of a toss-up for a bit.
Yeah, very close race too, so. And GG's, Leslie.
Thanks, Sharky. Thanks, CD. GG, Shton. That would have been so much closer if that last land mola hadn't bopped me in 9. Plus, I ran out of bombs. Otherwise, I sub-hour this. I can see it happening too.
Yeah. The difference is a key, the any key. Sean found it in level 3. So if you just had that one key, and used it to that, remember that Gliok, south of the Gliok, you would have found
yeah, it was the most direct path to Zelda, and it was actually kind of useful for Shton as well when he went into 9. The first room, when you walk straight up from where the old man blocks you, till you have the Triforces, it was also a key door, and that kind of made his path a lot quicker. Because you kind of went to the left and then started taking transport staircases. When Shton got in there, he could just walk straight through any key door he saw.
That would do it. I was in blitz mode at that point. Knowing how good Shton is, I felt I had to go for it. So, unfortunately, didn't work out this time. But I put up my best time ever in any Z1R seed with this one, so
yeah,
it's not all bad news.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, you were first in the 9 by quite a few, I don't know how many minutes.
Yeah,
so you did have that advantage.
Yeah, you were definitely first in the 9, though. If you watch this back, a lot of us were kind of questioning. Did you not have a key shop marked on your map anywhere?
No, I never saw.
Oh no. Okay, because
The
we were
only
wondering.
The only shops I saw were 2 candle shops. That was it.
And then, as it turns out, the candle wasn't really very required. Because we were like, oh,
Well,
it's
I would have
second
liked to
quest
have had it
money.
in level. Well, I gotta be honest, I would have liked to have had it in level 2 so I could have burned the raft, but that was about it.
Well, there you go. I mean, who doesn't like a good hot dog on a summer day?
Well, tomorrow is first day of spring, so we're getting there.
Oh, sorry, I live in a place where it is almost already summer-ish. So I'm just like, all right, yay, it's almost dress weather. But anyway, sorry, back to the race. But yeah, the difference really did come down to you got the recorder and the wand first out of 6. And you whistled right away. Thank you. Whistled right away, and it was unbeaten, new locations, and then the game was like, here, have a bow, here, have silvers, and then you basically just had to clean up from there.
Yeah, in fact, I got the silvers out of 4 on an earlier visit before I really started using the recorder. At first, I wasn't sure if it was going to new unbeaten because where it brought me to was First Quest 6 on a mixed overworld.
Well, yeah, and then I didn't actually see you whistle the first time because we were watching Shton do something. Then I was like, hey, we're in level 4. Did we know if he whistled there? And then you walked out and it was that location, and I'm just going, okay.
Okay, let's try this again. And okay,
yeah, exactly. It's one of those. It's like you'll sometimes see players whistle and then they don't actually check the cave that it takes them to. If it's a vanilla dungeon location, it's like, no, you always have to check. Like, it could just be vanilla locations and there's nothing in that cave, but it could also just be a coincidence and it takes you exactly where you needed to go.
Coincidence to start, admittedly.
Though, was level 3 under a recorder spot?
Yes, it was.
So it was in the end that recorder was actually required to finish the seed, which is kind of ironic.
Indeed. Also ironic, I had the power bracelet just in case, but it wasn't needed for anything.
Well, yeah, with the second quest overworld, it's really hard to walk, unless you've seen every single dungeon, it's really hard to walk away. And the white sword item, which we never saw, it's really hard to walk away from anything that could be blocking any of those overworld locations.
At this point, the white sword item is either the boomerangs or a heart container.
It's not blue boomerang. I saw that.
Yeah, Chad had to tell us about that one because we completely missed it. And then all of a sudden you had the Eddie key and we're just going, what was it, the reverse C room on the other side of the staircase? Because I thought it was a regular key or a compass because I could kind of see something was in one of the mummies.
Yep, it was in that room.
Okay, because I was just like, because that's a standard room that would have a drop in 3. So it's just like, okay, well, we'll figure this out in a bit. But all right, guys, we're moving into brackets, which means we're going into the best of 3 format. Have you guys given any thought to what if you need them, what your remorse flags are going to be?
I have not even looked at them, to be honest. I don't know what's available to us.
Well, we are sticking. It's got to be something that's already in the flag set, from what I understand, and you can change one flag from a possible, I think, to either an off or an on. So you can't really turn on Swordless, you can't really turn on Blackout.
As much as some runners would actually like that. Don't look at me, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have to look at them and make a decision either based on my opponent or based off what I feel would help me do better. So I either have to play to a strength or possibly a weakness. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's going to depend.
I personally am leaning towards shuffling the items. I was so happy to see you guys didn't have vanilla items.
So who would you guys want to face, and what's the reason for the brackets?
I'm all about trying to get revenge. So give me one of the two I lost to.
Well, I'm safe then.
That's Alsoa and Antlers. So probably I'm probably at a disadvantage to either one, but give them to me anyway. Let's go.
I mean, they were pretty. I vaguely remember because there's been a lot of races, so forgive me. But I vaguely remember they were both very good matches, so I'd be excited to see that again.
Well, I was at least in 9 at the same time they were, so I'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was definitely in 9 at the same time as my opponent today, Shton.
Yeah, good race.
And yeah, that was a good one. You know what? Even though I lost, I will definitely take this result because I lost by quite a bit to Jay Coper earlier, and I'm trying to think who else did I lose to.
You
Memories
lost
escape. What was that, Sharky?
Kennedy J, I believe, in week 3. And that was a 7-minute difference. I wrote that down in case I needed to bring up.
Good call, Sharky, because my memory sometimes has moments where it's just memory of a goldfish. It happens to all of us.
Yeah, and you did beat Bobino week 1 and CDI in, well, last week.
Yeah, that was a case of not enough keys and no money.
Yeah, that was a very rude seed.
Well, I mean, it was better than what I got with Crim, so you know, I'll go back and do that one again. But all right, guys, thank you to both of our runners for a very good race. This is very exciting, and it was a lot of fun to see, you know, 2 different play styles and how close it really came down to.
Yeah.
And to remind everybody, we do have one more race before we do brackets. It is at 6 p.m. Eastern on SpeedGaming Prime, so that'll be exciting, and that'll kind of make a big difference for brackets, I would imagine.
Yep.
It's Druis versus King Doll, and then at 8 p.m. ish on the Z1R Randomizer channel, there should be the brackets reveal program. So keep your eyes peeled, and then starting Monday, there's going to be a ton of races. So if anybody feels like volunteering, you know, you want to push buttons, or you want to ramble on about the video game, or, you know, cookies. I always love talking about food. There are plenty of opportunities to volunteer.
That reminds me, I should have lunch too. Also, speaking of what's coming up, that's our version of March Madness. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have Zelda games all over the place. Though, you know, with a couple of ongoing tournaments, the focus is mainly going to be on especially elimination races. So, but anyway, guys, a big thanks to Pedantic Potato for doing our tracking in the background, and Sharky2107 for doing constantly. This was fun.
Yep. And shout outs to, give these runners a follow, Leslie and Sean, because this race was close throughout, and only a few minutes, about 2 minutes difference. The race could have went either way, so.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love close races. It's so much more fun.
Oh, absolutely. Either as a viewer, a commentator, or one of the runners.
But all right, guys.
Well, GG Leslie. Thank you, CD. Thank you, Sharky.
GG Shton. Good luck in brackets.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you later.
Yep. See you in the next time.